was noise around the club from different things. Now, I think it's quite good feeling that all the noise around the club is just about the football and the way we try to play, the way we try to get results.
Let's touch a bit on the way you try to play. Do you think any of your tactical ideas have developed? Because I remember when we first spoke a year ago, we were talking about inverted fullbacks. We were talking about a few different nuances to your tactical style. Has anything changed for you specifically in the last year?
I try to adapt. I try to change things. I try to evolve, maintaining the same idea. So I think again, day by day, session after session, game after game. I think we need to learn and we need to evolve.
I think it's really interesting over the last year. The Premier League feels like it's changed quite a lot. How would you describe its change? How would you describe its adaptation?
It's always, it's always. I think it's always evolution. In this moment, for instance, many teams they are trying to play. I don't know, a long throw-in.
Yeah.
But it's not something new. If you go 20 years ago, 30, so it's every time it's like it's something is back. Yeah. You need to deal with that. You need to find solution against these kind of things, and this is the nice part.
Obviously, you played in the Championship in the 90s, probably against the long throws, the long balls. So you've been able to take some of your knowledge. What do you remember from back in those days of defending that?
Many years ago, but it was just that football. It was, as you said, 98 Championship. Most of the team, they were playing long throw-in, and now they are back again.
Yeah, and the long balls as well. People have talked about that in the Premier League at the moment. It's quite direct. Obviously, we went through a period where it's very sort of build-up play, lots of passes. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the Premier League, do you think?
It's just the way where, every club, every manager see the things. And the good thing is that you have to adapt, you have to find solution against these kind of teams.
Obviously, the competitiveness in the Premier League now is incredible. Every single team is doing such a fantastic job. Is it really hard from a manager's perspective going into each week knowing you are facing an unbelievable side, basically?
Yeah, it's complicated. It's complicated because, as you said, every team is competitive. Every team, they have good player, good manager. They are prepared. They are ready. So every game is difficult.
And obviously, each team is kind of focused on a different area at the moment. You look at the way Sunderland play, you look at the way Bournemouth play, and all of the coaches are really getting big praise at the moment. Is there any sort of specific coach you look at the moment, or a few names you could throw at us that you think is doing a really good job or a really interesting job, maybe not just in the Premier League, but also in Europe?
As you said, where there are so many good managers around, like the Sunderland, Sunderland manager, Bournemouth manager, as you mentioned. But I think there are many good managers where you can have a look at. At the moment, him and Rodri, they are the two best defensive midfielders.
How do you think his game has progressed over that last 12 months? Because it feels like he's added so many different levels to it.
He's doing well. He's progressing. He's improving every day. He's open-minded. He wants to learn, and he's helping his teammates in every game.
I think his role is quite interesting in the side as well. Obviously, he came almost more of a traditional defensive midfielder, but now it feels like he's everywhere. He's pressing really high. He's scoring goals. Is that something he's added to his game, that element of being able to get up and down?
Yeah, it's also, the way the team try to work off the ball, try to press. The last action, the last game, the goal we scored against Tottenham, he was pressing inside the box because it's the way we try to press, high pressing, reaction when we lose the ball immediately, and he's doing fantastic.
I mean, you yourself, a bit of a box-to-box midfielder. Do you see yourself in him maybe a little bit? You think he's just a couple of levels above, maybe?
Just a few levels. It
was a couple of seasons ago we saw Rodri win the Ballon d'Or, actually. I don't think it's a total stretch to say that Moises is one of the best players in the world right now. Do you think he could get to that level of winning Ballon d'Ors?
He can be better. He's already top. He can improve like any players. Now, if he can be or not, I don't know.
Obviously, we have to speak about the leadership he's brought to the team and the leaders in the group, because he's formed a really nice sort of midfield connection with Reece James. It's great to see Reece James back fit, playing consistently from an England fan's perspective. How good's that combination been?
It's very good. It's top. That combination gives us, physicality. Also, when Romeo is fit, give us exactly the same. But for sure, Reece and Moy, both, they are an important piece of this team.
Just to touch a little bit on Reece James, because obviously the World Cup is coming up. He plays at right back for England, but he can play in midfield as well. How good is Reece James as a footballer? Because it feels like he's got everything to his game.
He's very, very good. The most important thing for him is to be fit. And if he's fit, he's a top player, no doubt.
How have you managed to change that? Because there were fitness problems, but now it feels like he's playing most games. He's involved constantly. It's fantastic to see.
Yeah, I personally, I think it's also a little bit the way we use him, because playing as a midfielder or fullback goes inside. It's always short distance in terms of run, while when you play fullback up and down, it's huge distance, it's big distance. You have to cover more pitch, and I guess that probably there also you can get injury more easy.